All right, welcome everybody. David Frost, CEO of the Rainmaker U, Rainmaker University, the virtual training platform for real estate agents. All right, look, welcome to creating your marketing plan. All right, so this course is designed to help you come up with marketing plan ideas or have a point system that when you're going to talk to sellers that you already have it ready, right? So this one, I think we have about 24 to 25 different points. Okay. And some of these are going to be, you're going to be like, man, that's kind of really minor or so easy. But listen, it's part of a marketing piece, right? Regardless of how you look at it, some things are very common in what I'm going to say. And then there's other things that aren't. But even the common things are a marketing plan. For instance, a sign, right? We're going to talk about a sign in your yard. That's a marketing plan. That's part of your marketing plan, believe it or not. So let's get into it. So like I said, I think we got 24 or 25 of these. But remember, you need to have these ready to go for when you're on your listing appointment. And that's part of your value proposition. Another course that we have in Rainmaker U is a value proposition. But you should be ready for the value proposition plus your marketing plan. So hopefully this course helps you get there. And that's the goal of this course, is so you don't have to really think about it. You can just take what I give you, put it on, a Word document, add some logos and things like that, and you'd be ready to go, right? You don't need to worry about recreating the wheel or anything like that. So, all right, let's go with the first one, right? Like I said, sign in the yard. This is going to be the most easiest and minor thing you could think of, right? But it gets you sign calls, people interested in the property, gets attention to when people drive by. That's a piece of a marketing, that's part of a marketing piece right there. So sign in the yard's going to be one. All right, let's go to the next one. Enter it in your MLS. Listen, that's what really the best we can offer most people as a real estate agent is entering an MLS. Why? Because you get it in front of all the agents who have clients right off the bat, right? So that's going to be huge for you to present that to a potential seller, right? So enter an MLS, another piece of your market plan. All right. Look, it's going to be displayed on all real estate websites like Zillow, Realtor.com, Homes.com. All of these sites are going to have the seller's house on it, and you're going to be able to provide that for your seller, right? Now, you and I both know the majority of agents, as soon as you put an MLS, those sites take it anyways, right? They're going to grab it and then put it on their sites. But most people don't know that. So again, what you want to do is, hey, this is part of my marketing plan. As soon as I put an MLS, it's going to be distributed to all these websites. So that's going to help get a lot more views and a lot more people interested in it. All right. Next one is, you're going to share it to your database or your team's database. So if you have a team, it's going to go in a team database, right? If you don't have a team, it's going to go to your database, all your past clients, all your leads. You're going to share your listings to that. All right. That should draw some interest potentially as well. A lot of agents forget this when they get going in business. Even me, I was selling a lot of houses very early on, and I got in the habit of forgetting to send my new listings and or even solds to my database. So again, that's important for a number of reasons. One, you may have buyers that in your database that want to buy that listing or maybe be interested in that listing. Two, you may have clients that already bought, but they now are interested in selling based on you showing a sold house in their area, right? Oh man, that house sold for $350. Ours has got to be worth $400 then. You see how they think that way? So share these things to your database and or your team's database. All right. All right. Where were we? Let's see. All right. Next one is, here's a key here. It's going to be displayed to all the franchises and firms websites. So all these franchises and or firms have websites, and those are going to get the listings as well. So, you know, if you have a Coldwell Banker site, Search 21 site, EXP site, Real site, right? It doesn't matter. All those sites are going to have it. So you won't skip a beat or won't miss a potential buyer because it's going to be all over those sites as well if you list with me. See? All right. You're going to be featured on your business page, or that listing is going to be featured on your business page, right, on Facebook, or your team's business page on Facebook. Okay. And then what I always say is when you start saying these things, like for instance, my team, Frost Real Estate team, we have almost 800 followers. So I say that, listen, your listing will be on our Frost Real Estate team Facebook business page. We have almost 800 or over 800 or over 700 followers that will see your house as soon as we post it. You see, like that gets to 800 more people. And some agents won't have that amount. So that makes you look beneficial, right? Or look better than most agents, okay? All right. You're going to share it on all the team's social media accounts, right? Or it's going to be shared. So if you have a team, this is great because I teach my team to use this, right? So listen, we have a team of 8 agents. All 8 agents are going to take your listing, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, and they're going to market to their own social media platform and their own business pages. That's going to be probably 16 times the marketing you'll get with you going with somebody else, a single agent. I have 8 agents. They each have a business page and a personal page. They're going to market your listing to each of those, and it's going to be distributed out to all those different people will see that. Do you see? So that's 16, because if I have 8 agents and they have 2 pages, 16 times the marketing just with social media if you go with us versus a single agent. Make sense? So try to know your numbers and be able to throw those numbers out there. That's going to really help you. All right. Look, I'm going to do a Facebook tour, live Facebook tour of your house as soon as we sign this listing agreement and you allow me to get back in there. So that's what I would do, is live Facebook tour, because you got to know how many people are following you on social media. Maybe you do Instagram too. I'm doing a Facebook and an Instagram live reel or a live video, and it's going to go to 1,000 followers. I got 500 on Facebook, 500 Instagram, whatever. You need to know that and start trying to grow your followers, by the way, because this helps too. So that's 500 to 1,000 more views you're going to get, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. All right. We're going to do professional photography. I have my own professional photographer. I just got to get on his or her schedule. They'll be out to take the shots of your house. This is going to draw a lot of interest because that's what people see first is photography. And if we have good photographs, that should draw people to it who want to then get in it and see it. More showings, the better it is. All right. Public open house or open houses. Hopefully you don't do many, but look, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we're going to do an open house, or what I call a mega open house. And this is how we're going to do it. Explain what you're going to do and how it's going to be different. It should be calling around the neighborhood before the open house, right? Inviting them. Should be getting with a lender to help you with food and or a gift card, right? You should cater it. You should post as many signs as you can everywhere, especially main intersection, 5 to 10 of them signs just on a main intersection. And then of course, every other intersection to get them to the house with balloons, anything you can. You do a Facebook Live or a Facebook video right from there, or a live video from the house. You could do mail outs prior as well. There you go. That's my open house process. Do you see? All right. All right. You're going to be featured on the team website. So if your team has a different website as well, then it's going to be on there too. So that's another site people are going to be able to see it. If you know how many people are viewing that daily, weekly, monthly, that will help you as well. Throw that out there, right? This is kind of similar, right? Most websites are generating buyer leads or pay-per-click leads. But, if you want to break it up like I did, look, that's fine, because some have regular websites who don't create pay-per-click leads. But then there are some like the Boomtowns and Syncs and websites like that they do. So look, this is what I always use our website for, and the pay-per-click leads to say, listen, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, We also have a buyer lead generation system. Why that's different is because most agents don't. Only the top agents do, because they're very expensive. But with that comes about 2,500 more views. That's ours, 2,500 more views a month, and about 60 buyer leads a month that draws to us as agents on my team. How that benefits you is you're going to have 2,500 people view or have the potential of viewing your home just on our website, not to mention all of what I've already told you, just on our website. And it's going to give us 60 leads that some of those leads are going to be interested in your property. Guess what? Showings for you, hopefully offers. We get this thing sold faster, more exposure for you, no matter what, and more showings as well. So with our buyer lead generation system, it's multiple, right? Use it. If you have one, you've got to use it. If you don't have one, that's okay. Just use your website. All right. You're going to be featured on your YouTube channel. So if you have a YouTube page or a channel, right, then you need to put it on there. That'd be great too. And a lot of these lead gen systems have where you could do like a single property website or a single property feature on YouTube. That's a great way too to add to your marketing plan. Okay. If you have a podcast, feature a listing a week. Or if you're really, really pushing listings, 2 a week, 3 a week, whatever it may be, put those on your podcast. Do your podcast and then say, hey, look, here's 3 of our featured listings of the week. And then, you could put pictures of them or whatever on your podcast. If it's a video podcast, if it's not a video podcast, it's just audio, then you just talk about it, right? 123 Smith Street. We just listed yesterday. It's listed at 150. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath over in this subdivision, 2 minutes from schools, blah, 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 right? Talk about it. If you got some visual, that's great. If it's a video, then use the video for pictures and stuff like that as well, so people can see it. Make sense? All right. Next one, listing flyers shared to social media and database. So you can do flyers as well. You don't have to just do an MLS share, but I would say MLS share it too. Then you can do flyers maybe with your lender and then have that also mailed out to your database a couple of days later. You can mail out these things to neighborhoods. Do that too. Does it make sense? So be creative, but that's another one. Maybe you do a 3D tour. Maybe you got Matterport. You got somebody who could do Matterport. Really, Matterport's not that expensive. You buy the camera, you figure out how to use it, and then you just pay for the cloud-based system they provide you. You could get so many listings a month or whatever you're paying for. So again, not too expensive once you buy the camera, but if you don't, then maybe you could find somebody who can do them for you, 3D tours. That's a good added pitch to your listing packet as well. Aerial photography, maybe, right? Depending on your listing, if it's like, a specific big land or on the beach or ocean or something like that, you want to get above it, right? And show the whole lot and around it would be great for aerial photography. So, find somebody who can do that for you. That's another added marketing plan. This is one we use a lot for my team, a team caravan or even a firm caravan. Maybe get like 5 agents from your firm. Say, listen, I'm getting ready to list this house. I need some showings right off the bat. Would you guys mind taking the time out on this Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever day it is? And I'll schedule the showing, but all of you go at one time. Give me some feedback on it. And maybe if you do have a buyer, maybe you show it to them later too. See, you're getting so many showings in one day. This is great. This is won me listings where I went out for a listing appointment, didn't necessarily close the deal, but I told them, I said, listen, I really want this listing. Can I bring my team through this listing tomorrow? I got 6 other agents I want to bring in here. Right away, you're going to get 6 showings. You didn't hit the market, and you can see how I'm aggressive and pushing because I believe in your listing, and I'm very excited about it, and I want to bring you the most amount of money. So can I bring 6 of my agents through this thing tomorrow? What time's good for you, right? Same with you. Use the team or firm caravan. Get some agents to help you out. Go see it, even if they don't have a buyer. How about Facebook paid ads or paid leads or to get leads? So this is another added expense. You have to pay for it. But look, you can go ahead and do like $5 a day, do 3 days, $15 on a listing, and it could bring you a lot of extra leads. This is great to tell yourself, listen, I'm going to do a Facebook paid ad for your house that should generate me 15 to 20 leads for the week. See, there you go. More leads, more eyes on their house. Just listed mail outs. You can tell them, look, I'm going to have flyers made for my preferred lender, and I'm going to mail them out to the first 25 homes around yours, 50 homes around yours. Okay. And you're going to do that within the first week. All right. So you're getting around the house in the neighborhood, kind of circle prospecting type. And, or you can call around the neighborhood. Make sense? You just start calling, do circle prospecting around that listing, do 25, 50 homes, 100 homes, whatever you think is best. At least 25, and then just tell everybody in that 25 about your listing. So again, hitting more people. Think about if you're doing all these things, how marketable you are, right? How about door knocking? You know, some people will go and do door knocking. I used to do it. You could door knock the neighborhood. I won a few listings by telling them, listen, as soon as we sign this listing agreement, if you sign it today, right now in front of me, I'm going to walk out this door and I'm going to go door to door for the first 10 across the street, first 10 on the street, on your side of the street. And I'm going to let them know your house is coming to the market and what price we're going to list it for and a little bit of info about your property. Not a bad thing. A lot of people like that. I had 2 sellers. I remember one lady is like, oh my God, that is so aggressive. I love it. Let's sign. I want to see you do it. I don't think you'll do it. She dared me to. I went and did it, of course. I'm not going to tell them to do it and I don't do it. So you need to do it if you say you're going to do it, and you should do it in front of them because it lasts for a while. Like that impression is a huge impression. And they're thinking, man, my agent's awesome, because most agents aren't doing that. They're scared to door knock. They're scared to talk to people. So go above and beyond. You add this to it. That's a great way to stand above your competition. All right. Email blast all top producing agents. So you're only focused on the top producing agents. You're looking at the top 50, maybe the top 50, 25, whatever, and you're just sending it to them and you're just letting them know, hey, look, I got this house. It's a great listing. It's listed for this. Please bring your buyers and then give me feedback. Let me know if you have anybody interested, right? Because we all know that, 20% of us do 80% of the business in real estate. So, if you could focus on that 20% and send stuff to that 20%, most likely they'll have a buyer for it more than an agent selling 5 houses a year. Okay. I'm not saying that agents sell 5 houses a year can't be the buyer agent as well. Obviously the likelihood is a little different, right? When somebody's selling 300 homes a year versus 5, probably going to be that agent or their team, right? And goes into this, right? With the top producing, top agent, top producing open house invite. Do a VIP open house for all the top agents only, right? That's it. Don't invite any of the other ones. I mean, at this point, you can for a regular open house in public, but for this one, you're specifically focused on just the top agents, all right? And last but not least, here's a great idea for any of you agents who are new agents and worried about commission dialogue. A lot of agents get caught up with, oh man, what if they ask me about my commission? I don't know what to say. I don't know how to go about commission objections. Here's an easy way. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I know you've got questions about commission. So here's what I'll tell you. Let me get through my 25 point marketing plan with you real quick, and then I'm going to talk about commission. Does that sound good for you? Yes, great. Okay, let's go over a 25-point marketing plan, 20-point marketing plan. You go through it, and then at the end you say, listen, with this marketing plan, I have 2 packages for you. In this package over here, you're going to see it's a 5% commission packet, all right? And it has all of this included. And then in that list, you're going to have some of these ideas, right? You're going to have Team Caravan, maybe website, Facebook Live video, MLS, sign. That's your 5%. In this package over here, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, this is the premier package. This is a 6% package, of course. Now you pick which one you want, but 6% package, you get everything within the 5%. And here's what also you get. You get aerial shots. You get a 3D Matterport tour. You get a Team Caravan. You get added to our buyer lead featured listing website. You're going to be on my podcast next week as a featured listing. So that's the premier. And here's the standard. Which one do you prefer? You see? So develop 2 different packages, makes it easy to talk about commission, and then go over that, or break it down, meaning break it down in 2 different packages. And then you go over that when you're doing your marketing plan. Sound good? All right. Look, hopefully this video helped you come up with some great ideas for a marketing plan, how to talk and dialogue through that marketing plan. And yeah, so sign up for my courses, go to Rainmaker U. Also check out my book, The Grit and the Grind, Surviving and Winning Big in Real Estate. That book, even if you're a seasoned agent, I promise you, you'll learn a lot from it. 10 years of experience for me, finally my first book. So it's on Amazon, barnesandnoble.com as well. So take a look at it. All right, everybody, have a great day. Like I always say, win the day. All right, everybody.